Hello GeekyGeek, I am JSky91 and I will be explaining to you why it is important, one, to learn 2-look OLL and PLL before you learn full look, and two, how you can get there. And I'll show you how to, what all the algorithms are after I explain that, because right now I have my camera set up in a certain way. But yeah, so first of all, the reason why you want to learn 2-look OLL and PLL first is because, in the simplest sense, it's easier. And it's kind of like an intermediate steps between the beginner's method, just the simple layer by layer method, and the full method. And it's a way where you can actually achieve something. You can still solve the cube, and you can still do it pretty darn quick. Like I've done it in less than 20 seconds using 2-look before. And yet you don't need to know a bunch of algorithms, so it's achievable. And you seemed a little confused about what 2-look OLL was. 2-look OLL is basically where you orient the cross first, so you get the cross like that using one algorithm. Then you solve, sorry, my hands are a little bit awkward here, so I'm not solving the way I normally would. Then you solve or you orient all the edges in another single algorithm, like that. Then you solve the corners, which in this case the corners happen to be solved, and then with one algorithm, and then again you solve the edges. Oh, oopsie, I messed up there. Yeah, so it's awkward to do it from this angle. But then you solve the edges all at one time as well, like that, and then you're done. So yeah, that's what 2-look OLL and PLL is. The reason why it works is because you're solving the edges, or the yellow orienting all the pieces in 2 steps. So that obviously I think makes sense to you, but I think the PLL might have confused you. You're solving the corners first, then you're solving the edges. And you're just learning multiple ways to deal with the corners so that you only have to solve it in one try, as opposed to maybe the method you may be using where you have to apply the same algorithm, so it's less algorithms, but you have to apply it multiple times. This way you have more algorithms, but only have to apply each of them twice. Or each algorithm for each step once. So to solve the corners, you just do one algorithm. To solve the edges, you just do one algorithm, and so on. So yeah, that's the advantage of 2-look, and I really recommend you at least learn it first that way, and then move on. I mean, that's how I did. I basically learned 2-look, each of those, did it for about a week, and then moved on, because I like to learn quickly and move on. So yeah, that's what I'd recommend. As far as finding the algorithms, if you look here onto the speedsolving.com here, okay, if you click on wiki right here, now there are multiple places to find them, but this is an easy way to do it, okay, and then go down to OLL right here, orient last layer, and then go down to 2-look OLL right here. You'll find the OLL, and you follow a similar process for getting the PLL. And this just basically gives you links to each of the algorithms you will need, or each of the cases you will need an algorithm for in order to do 2-look. You can do this, or you could just look on YouTube and go to a video, like just type in 2-look OLL, 2-look PLL, which I think I linked you to some of those. But yeah, I mean, if I just type in 2L PLL, type that in and see. Oh, whoops, no, that wasn't quite right. Just type in 2-look, I guess. 2-look. I can't spell. OLL and PLL. Let's try that. You know, I mean, yeah, you get tons of tutorials right here. Now, again, skateboarding cubers, some of his algs aren't great, but they work. Lance the Blue Knights, he does them pretty well. I don't think there's any problem with them. But yeah, I'd really recommend, Bowdenfest are pretty simple, pretty good. He does his algs okay. The way he executes some of them are a little bit off, and it's not a big deal right now, but later you're going to want to work on the execution.
Alright, so how are we going to make this amazing?
So, that's pretty much all you need to know. And I really recommend you learn it this way. If you want to know how I do mine, just let me know and I can show you my algs. But yeah, try to keep that short and sweet. Have a good time, man. Enjoy cubing. Don't get too don't get in too much of a rush. You want to be able to enjoy it. And trust me, once you know everything that you need to know, well, that almost never happens, but, once you've learned full Quidditch, you're just going to want to learn other things, because you're going to get bored. So, take your time in learning it, learn maybe 1 or 2 hours a day, and you'll be good.